Hey, it's Sean Price with Price and Price Realtors with this week's marketing report for Northern Virginia. More specifically, we're talking about Vienna, Great Falls, Virginia, Tysons, Virginia, and Mclean. So the seller activity this week actually took quite a big dip. We went down 20% with new properties coming on the market and with properties coming back to the market. So there was a dip of 20% in inventory for this last week. Buyer activity also went down, so we're determining buyer activity in this report by the number of properties that are either active under contract or pending, which that is determined by their stage in the contract process. That actually dropped down 14%. So it looks like the market slowed down a little bit this week. If you remember from the previous reports, there was a 2-week period where we increased by 30% each week, and then the last 2 to 3 weeks we've been kind of plateaued, and this week it seems like we've taken a little bit of a dip in overall market activity. But the actual absorption rate of the properties was at 130%, so that's the ratio of properties that went under contract in some form versus new properties that came on the market. And so the properties are actually being absorbed at 130% at that rate, and that was up by 9% from the last report. So this is the market, at least this week, has slowed just a little bit, but the seller's market that we were in and that we have been in for the last, the most recent history, it became even stronger of a seller's market. So buyers are finding themselves in multiple offer situations. It's happening quite frequently. Properties that have been sitting on the market for quite some time are moving. Very few properties are actually making it to expiration because inventory is just being snatched up. Okay, so that's the market report for this week. If you have any questions about this, or if you would like us to help you either sell a home, which is a great market to sell a home in, or buy a home, and it's honestly a great market to buy a home right now because inventory rates are still historically low. Prices are staying steady, and it's just a great market for buyers and sellers. As far as logically, it's just a tough market for buyers being able to actually get into a property because of the competition. So if you need any help with anything, please let us know, and we'll see you on the next report.